Hey my legion, how y'all doing today? When you see this video, I'm going to post it at midnight. I'll already be in bed. Usually if I see a TV show and do a review, I do it after the show's ended. I didn't want to impede too much on the Burger King review. I did revisiting the Steakhouse King I haven't had in like 3.5 years. And, like I said, I'll post that minute. I'll already be in bed. But the Weakest Link is back. I think I found out about this last Thursday or something like that. I thought that was pretty cool. Because way before they brought back game shows in prime time with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That was a big one in the late 90s. Mid to late 90s. I was going to review that when they brought back Late Night on ABC, but it's like with Jimmy Kimmel, I was like, why bother? I watched some. I was like, it's already in syndication. It's not as special as it used to be. You know, Regis Philbin was hosting, and then they had a couple of other ones. They had like Greed on Fox, which is a great show. I liked them. Winning Numbers on CBS, hosted by Dick Clark, it made no sense whatsoever. And then later on, we had other shows. What was it? They had The Chamber, Deal or No Deal, and The Weakest Link, and some other game shows. There was one that Drew Carey hosted, primetime on CBS. I really like Minute to Win It with Guy Fieri. That was a good one. But there was one that Drew Carey did. This is before he got the gig on Price is Right. I can't remember what the name of the show. That was a good show, too. And then The Weakest Link was on NBC, and it was hosted by somebody, Ann Robinson, tired of the Queen of Mean. Seemed like a real, she hosted the British thing. She seemed like a really mean lady on the show, right? And different from, well, she seemed real mean on the show. I wish there was a clip where they would vote people off, say, you're a weak link, goodbye. And she had no emotion whatsoever. And then sometimes some of the people, like celebrities and stuff like that, the biggest thing was try to get her to laugh and break character. But sometimes she'll go like this. And she'll put her head down with a smile. And then one was like, yay! Or one time, Michael Rappaport really got to her. And she liked Michael Rappaport. He's a cool guy. But I remember there was one thing when there was some contestant really nasty. Someone got voted off, and she said the nastiest thing to him or something like that. And then I think Ann got a little bit mad and said, you are a weak link, goodbye. And the crowd cheered and clapped. I wish I had that clip. I wish I knew what she said. I think I went to the restroom or something. I'd never seen that rebroadcast. I don't know what it was. Not Ann, but the contestant got voted off. Anyways, they brought it back with Jane Lynch hosting it. And Jane Lynch is now, I mean, we all know Jane Lynch jokes around from Hollywood Game Night and also from her roles in comedic movies like Best in Show and like 40-Year-Old Virgin, stuff like that. She's a comedic actress. And she does that. She does it with a little more humor and stuff. She tries to be a little bit mean, but she's not mean. She's just joking, tongue-in-cheek type thing. Ann Robinson seemed kind of mean. The thing with Weakest Link is the way they play the show. And you can win up to $1 million, but they have like a different round up to so much money, right? But if someone gets the question wrong, it goes back to zero. And the only way to save that money for someone to say bank before they ask the question. And then, sometimes they won't go up to like 25, something like that. Like, they have a chance to win 100,000. They might only bank 10,000 or something like that. Because, I mean, they didn't know if the next person is going to get the question wrong. Or they bank it. And the way they vote people off is really interesting still. And, I mean, shows back then, I mean, a lot of people won the show that didn't deserve it at all. It's really interesting. I like the show. I think Jane Lynch coming back does a good job. It's still interesting. Cause, I mean, when they brought back Jimmy Kimmel with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, it didn't really make a judgment on me. But, and there's no audience in there, I don't think. It's all because of the restrictions now. I don't think there's an audience there. It's like a laugh track or something. Hold on. Oh, okay. Love you too. Okay, well, hold on. Let me, I'm getting sidetracked. My sister taught me on Facebook. Yeah, like I said, I liked the new Weakest Link. Like I said, Jane Lynch. There's only gonna be one Ann Robinson. I mean, she I guess she quit after 2012. She didn't want to be in the game show thing, but she was nicknamed the Queen of Mean. She was kind of nasty. I mean, she probably a nice person, but she's just so serious and just she just said mean. Jane Lynch kind of said like this, tongue in cheek and a little sexy, but not Ann Robinson. But I like the new Weakest Link. I think it's pretty cool. I give it a 10 out of 10. Still just as interesting as the other one, just not. Oh, Diet Pepsi's so good. 10 out of 10 for that too. I mean, she's just not as mean as Ann Robinson was. But I mean, it's still a fantastic show. So I hope you like this review, everybody. Till next time, please take care, my legion. I got to tell my sister about that one thing that Demonic shared on my thing about it. Cheese from Ollie's. All right, bye, everybody. Take care, everybody.